Welcome back. In this video, we will learn the data types of the Java. Java has divided all data types in four groups. First group is let's write here. So Java has four groups of data type. That is, first is integer, and integer contains different four version of integer. That is byte, that takes 8 byte memory. 8 byte memory. Next one is short, that takes 16 bit of memory. Byte takes 8 bits of memory, means 1 byte of memory. Short. Next one is int. These all should be in a small letter. I am writing here in uppercase because it's visible. It's more visible. So next is int. It takes 32 bit of memory, and next is long. Long takes 64 bit of memory. Similarly, next group is floating point group, that is decimal numbers or fraction numbers in fraction. So next group is floating. So here we write floating point group. In this floating point group, there are two types of data, and that is float itself, that takes 32 bits of memory, that is 4 byte, and next is double, that takes 64 bits of memory. Next is character, that takes 16 bit of memory. And the last one is boolean. It should be boolean, that takes 1 bit of. Normally it takes 1 bit of memory, but it is compiler dependent, so it may take more or less than than 1 bit, but it normally take 1 bit in Windows operating system. So here we are 8 data types in Java, fundamental data types in Java: byte, short, int, long, double, float, char, and boolean. In spite of this, we have some derived data type like array and string. So we have two derived data type, that is array and string. So you will see these data types by taking input and performing some tasks on this data type. So let's go. Now we will declare variable in Java, because if you are working on the input and output, or if you are taking input from the user and performing some task, and if we will provide the output in our program, so we need variables here. So we will create variables. So declare the main method here. It should be in a small cap. Public static void main, and string arg, that is the argument of the main method. And here class is missing here, so we have to write public class abc. Now Syntax for the variable declaration in Java: first we write data type and then we write variable name. So let's create the data type for the different group, that is integer, float, char and boolean. So here we go, we will write int. Let's name the variable name, can be anything here by following the rules of the identifier. So we will write here integer I. Yeah, integer is the data type and I is the name of the variables. Means we can store any integer data type or integer value here in I. So now we will write here float f and boolean b. So similarly you can take short, byte, long or double also. So let's take the input in these data types and we will then print this data value of the data type on the output screen. So for taking input in Java, we need some classes like buffer reader class, data reader, input reader class, but the buffer reader and data reader was used in Java before Java 6 or up to till Java 6. Now we have a more easiest method to take input in Java, that is using a scanner class. So a scanner is the predefined class, so we have to make object of the scanner class to access the functions inside the which is declared inside the scanner class. So we will make a class here, object here. We will write a scanner, since a scanner class is predefined in Java. So first letter of the scanner should be capital, and here we can write anything anything. We can name the object anything, but it's better to write in, because it's a traditional technique, or equal to. In Java we declare the object like this. We write class name then object name. Since here a object is declared explicitly, so we have to use new keyword that provides the memory or allocates the memory address or to the variables or object of the class. So we have written scanner in, that is the object name, equal to new, and then we will call the constructor of the scanner, and here we will write system.in. System.in is the system here, system system is a class and in is its object. So we are passing the system class in object as a parameter to the scanner. Now here one error is here, because since scanner is the predefined class, it must be declared in the Java library. So we will have to connect our program with Java library, or we have to import the code of the scanner class in our Java program. So we will write after the package statement import java dot util. Util is a package inside Java package. Java is again a package, or here util is a package, and we have written util dot star, means we are importing the all classes from the util. But here we don't need all classes from the util package, so we can write a scanner only. It's also great because we need a scanner right now, only a scanner class right now only. So we have imported the only a scanner class from the util package, or we can import all classes also as per the requirement. So now we can take the inputs through the in object, that is in is the object of the scanner. So Here we will write for taking input we will use in object, and we can give a message here also, like a system print ln enter any integer and float and boolean value. So here we have written enter any integer, float and boolean value. Here sometimes we use print function, or sometimes we use print ln. Print ln provides a new line after the statement written inside the print ln function. So if we write simply print, it will put the cursor in same line. If we print ln, it will take the cursor to the next line. Like we will run this program at this moment, we will find, or if it writes something or click in the console window, we will find our cursor is in next line. Or if we delete ln, then we run our program and we will click, you can see as you write something, but it doesn't take input because you have not written any statement here. The cursor is in the same line. So this is the basic difference between print function and print ln function. So it's better to write print ln. Now we can take input or store the values in this variable. So we will write I equal to, since I is an integer type, so we have to call the next int function from the scanner class, and in is the scanner class object. So we have written, and it is a general syntax in OOPS to call any method by the through the object name is object name dot next method name. So we have written object name, that is in, dot method name, that is next int. So here next int function method will take a integer value as input, and it will return the value to the variable I. So similarly we will write f equal to in dot next float. Eclipse is so smart that as you press dot, it will detect you are trying to take input in the float data type variable. So it already highlighted the float next float method. So I have to press only enter. Now in boolean, so we will write b equal to in dot, as we press dot, it's doesn't because boolean is, so we will write next it's better to write next boolean. So it says multiple marker at this line. Since system.in is already predefined object name, and here we have created the in object, so it's a warning in our program. So we can change the name or it doesn't matter more in our program. So you can change the object name, and here if you change name here, so you have to change here also. Now we will print these values on the output screen. So we will write system.out println here we have written integer value equal to. Now we want to print the value of the I. So Here in Java, to concate two values, we use operator. Plus operator is used to concate the two string or two values in the println function. So we write plus I, means it will print the value of I after the integer value equal to a string. Now similarly we can copy paste it, and we will change here float, and here if, and here b. Now let's run this. Enter any just maximize this. It says enter any integer, float and boolean. So enter any integer, any float and any boolean. So boolean should be true or false. So as we press enter, it says integer value is this, float, boolean value. So in this way we can take input in the any variable, or we can print the variables here. So it's quite easy using a scanner class. So all we have to do this, we will import a package from the in the our program, that is util package, and we can import only a scanner class or all program by typing star instead of a scanner. So we will make a object of the scanner by using new operator and calling the constructor of the scanner, and we can take input by calling the methods from the scanner class.